Hello and welcome to Spa Marketing School. I'm Daniela, and this is a new series brought to you by Addo Aesthetics, where we focus on sharing marketing tips and tricks that can help you to get more profit in your business. And we like to do that in 15 minutes or less. So I am going to jump right in. Today, we are talking about pre-book. Now, this is a very important metric that can transform your business. And I'm a big believer in the importance of knowing your numbers to understand where the low-hanging fruit is in your business. The numbers are the language of your business. It's telling you how healthy it is. It's telling you where you're doing well and where you have an area of opportunity. And if you're looking to generate more revenue in your business and more profit in your business, you've got to look at those KPIs to see, what is the lowest hanging fruit? What can I work on? What is the 20% that I can work on that will give the 80% of result? Pre-book is one of those numbers because having a strong pre-book is going to give you more predictability of cash flow. It's going to let you know what your books are going to look like a month in advance so that you can plan and prepare appropriately. So if you're saying, well, okay, what exactly is pre-book? How am I defining that? Pre-book simply means that your patient or client booked their next service with you before they have left. Okay, so I come in for a service, I come in to get a facial or, whatever that service is. And when I'm checking out, I already have scheduled my next appointment to come in. We like this pre-book rate to be around 70 to 75%. That is a very good range. That's a healthy range of where we want it to be. Okay. So we want to make pre-booking as easy and convenient and as desirable as possible. When I was working at Belisante, which is an incredible 3-location day spa, med spa in Boston, in the Boston area, they had a pre-book promotion where if you were to book your next appointment without canceling or changing it, and that's a really important piece there, then you would get 10% off of your next service. And that was something that could actually be combined with other offers. Normally, we don't combine things with other offers, but that was the only thing that you were able to do that. And I thought that was such a brilliant way. They're an incredibly successful spa. One of my favorite places that I ever worked at. So go check them out if you are in the Boston area. But the reason that they were such an incredible spa, yes, they had a phenomenal culture. Yes, they have great leadership, but that great leadership is looking at the numbers and they understand how incredibly important it is to put an emphasis on pre-book. That was something that we were all trained on. That was a metric that we were looking at on a regular basis. So how can you get pre-book up? Well, first you have to figure out where you at, right? How can you get more clear on what your pre-book percentage is? And listen, some of you might end up seeing that you're at 15 or 20%. Don't beat yourself up about it. Say, okay, great. What can I do about this? How can I found an area of mess in my business that I can clean up. I found an area of opportunity in my business where if I increase this metric, I'm actually going to make my company significantly more profitable because I'm not spending payroll dollars going through list of clients that I'm calling to get them to come in. I'm not spending marketing dollars, which is significantly more expensive to acquire new clients, right? So we're looking at what is the least expensive and the most cost-effective way to ensure that my books are filled for the following months. Okay. We want to be proactive, not reactive in our marketing. And so being proactive means that when we have a patient or client in front of us, then we're already getting them scheduled for their next appointment. That way, when the new month comes, we have an understanding of where those gaps are. What do we need to do to fill those spots? And a different problem, if you are completely booked and you're completely booked for more than 6 weeks out, then that's an indicator that one of new things. Either you need to add another provider or you need to increase your prices. Okay. So understanding your metrics again can give you the uh, the health of your business. So here's what I want you to do this week. I want you to look up your pre-book rate, and I want you to understand trends. We're about halfway through the year right now. So go ahead, for my type A's out there. I want to see you do this. Look at your pre-book rate for January, February, March, April, and May. And notice if there's any trends. Notice what that data is telling you. And I want you for this month to really put effort with yourself, with your staff, in getting those pre-book rates up. Look at the difference, analyze the difference of what it does for your business, for your profit, and also just for removing the uncertainty of the next month. It's a really incredible metric. And again, it can make big changes in your business. So let me know how it works for you.